Hello and namaste everyone. Yoga has been accepted widely as one of the therapy measures or physiotherapy measures for ankylosing spondylitis. It is important that you clear with your doctor before performing any of these asanas. And also, ankylosing spondylitis affects every individual in a very different manner. It may infect the same individual differently on different days of the week, or even for that matter, different times of the day. Hence, it is important that you take a step back if any of these asanas affect you in any adverse manner, or you feel that your inflammation or pain is increasing rather than decreasing. While in the posture, ensure that you remember to breathe. Ankylosing spondylitis causes hunched back, because of which breathing may become difficult. Your neck may be crunched. So see that at all times you're keeping the neck elongated and keeping the spine as straight as possible and trying to breathe as deep as possible. Yoga helps you establish body, breath, mind connection, which is what we are trying to do today. Now, keeping all these things in mind, let's begin with the practice. Begin in child's pose. So here I'm using a blanket. You can use any other prop of your choice. If this posture is difficult for you, sitting on your heels, please keep another blanket or a cushion or a pillow underneath your thighs and above your calves, and sit and extend the spine. Slowly go down. This helps to extend the back completely. You can take your arms in front, or if this is too much for you, let your arms be by the side of the body, palms facing upwards. Take 2 to 3 breaths here. Very gently come out of the posture, bringing your arms in front, taking support, and slowly coming up. From there, moving into extended puppy pose. Now you can let the blanket be your support here as well. Coming up on all fours. From here, moving down. Place your forehead down. Hips are stacked over the knees. You can keep your toes tucked in for added balance. Stay here and breathe. If this is too much for you, keep more support. Keep another block over, or keep a higher bolster or a pillow to keep your head higher. Again, 2 to 3 breaths. And very gently coming up, walking your palms back. Now keep your blanket slightly ahead. From here, moving into the same posture, turning your head towards the side. So we're moving towards the left side first. I'm taking my right hand under, bringing the head on the right side down, keeping the right palm facing towards the floor. Extend the other arm overhead. Stay here and breathe. Two more breaths. One last. Very gently coming out. This is twist in extended puppy pose. This helps the thoracic spine to twist and elongate. Moving towards the other side, taking your left hand underneath. Left side of the forehead comes down. And extend the right hand over. Stay here and breathe. Two more. Very gently come back. From here, stay on all fours. Now, if your knees are hurting here, you can keep another blanket underneath your knees. I'm going to use the same blanket underneath my knees. And keep your palms, wrists directly underneath the shoulders. As you inhale, start curling your spine from the pelvic area. Middle back, upper back. See that you don't crunch your neck here. Keep the neck elongated. You're looking slightly ahead. So my gaze is at the tip of the mat. And as you exhale, start the movement from the lower back. Moving on to the middle back. And the head comes in the last. Repeat this 2 more times. Inhale, starting from the lower back, middle, and upper back. And exhale, starting from the lower back, middle, and upper back. One last inhale, lower back, middle back, upper back, head, and exhale, lower back, middle back, upper back. Gently release. Sit back at this point if you're too tired, or if not, continue the practice. Coming up on all fours again, we're going to try to extend each of our limbs. So see, right hand and bring it back. Left hand and bring it back. Right foot, toes are tucked in for added balance. Bring it back. Left foot, knees straight, toes tucked in. Bring it back. See that your lower back is not sinking here. You're keeping it neutral, so the abdomen is tucked in at all times. Now, opposite limbs. Right hand, left foot. Extend if you can. Lift up. Inhale, exhale. Bring it down and bring it back. Right leg, left hand. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down and bring it back. 2 more times. Right hand, left leg. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Bring it back. Left hand, right foot. Inhale, up. Exhale and bring it back. Last one. Right hand, left foot. Inhale and exhale. Bring it back. And left hand, right foot. Inhale, up and exhale. Down. Bring it back. Sit back. From here, moving into downward facing dog, so hands can be planted in front. Remember to keep your knees bent, toes tucked in. You're just lifting up. You will go only as much as your body allows you. If your legs are not coming up straight, it's completely fine. Stay here with the knees bent, heels high, and breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Very gently. Come down. From there, one more twist for the spine. So left knee stays as it is, right foot in front. From there, take your left hand on the outside of your right knee, right hand on the waist. Inhale here, lengthen your spine, let your neck be in line with the spine and nod forward, neck in line with the spine. Exhale and twist. Twist using your hands and look back as far as possible. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Extend the left arm up, release it down, take the leg back, move the left leg forward. Left hand on the outside of your, right hand on the outside of your left knee. You can extend the arm and then bring it out for added length. Take your left hand on the outside of the waist and using both the arms, twist and look back as far as possible. Keep breathing for 3, 2, keep the toes tucked in, and 1. Very gently release, extend the right arm up, come down. Take the other foot back, release the blanket from underneath the knees. We bring the bolster. Now you have to lie down on your belly. More often than not, we have tight hip flexors, which is where a bolster or a pillow will come in handy. So you can place the bolster right underneath your hips. Here. Keep your hands by the sides. Once you're comfortable here, extend the arms forward. One more breath. Moving into the Sphinx pose. Bring your elbows underneath the shoulders. Keep your toes pointing back. You are lifting the chest up. If you see, look it from in front, your chest is lifting up, hands are pulling down. Since the hands are fixed on the floor, only your chest is lifting up. Keep your toes pointing back. Forearms on the floor, elbows underneath the shoulders. Inhale and lift up. Push the chest forward. Again, no crunching the neck. Neck remains long. Look in front. Keep breathing here. You're getting a back bend, which may be too much if you have AS. So do it as per your body, as however your body allows. Inhale. 2 breaths. One last. And come down. If you feel you're up for it, then you can go ahead into the next posture, which is Cobra pose. Hands by the sides, next to your chest, underneath the shoulders. Forehead on the floor, toes pressing on the floor. So you are letting the toes press on the floor, your legs are fully active. Inhale and come up. Breathe. You can stay here just for 2 breaths. No crunching the neck. Keep looking straight ahead. One last. Keep rolling the shoulders back and down. And gently release. Come down. Moving into the locust pose. Keep the forehead on the floor. Take your hands behind. Take the support of the bolster and lift the legs up.
If two legs are too much, lift one leg up at a time. If you're lifting both the legs up, hold it just for 3 breaths or 2 breaths, as much as your body allows you. And come down. Come back. Relax in child's pose. And slowly come up. Moving into the bridge pose. Lie down on your back and then slide the bolster underneath your hips. For the bridge pose. Once you have full support, if you want, you can extend the legs if this feels comfortable for you. If not, keep the knees bent. Stay here and breathe for a couple of breaths. One last. Raise your hips. Push the bolster away. Bring the hip down. Roll on to any one side. Come up and sit up. Get your bolster this way so that you can lie down on the bolster. Supta Baddha Konasana. If you're familiar with the term, the feet go into the butterfly pose. Now, if you feel that your knees need support here like mine do, then you can get either 2 bolsters underneath your knees, or you can use a belt. Once you have created the loop, put it over your knees. Let the knees fall out as far as possible, as far as they would go. If you need to keep them higher, tighten the loop. And gently go down. Let your head rest. Keep the chin tucked in. Now your hands can be extended towards the sides. This helps open up the chest region and your collarbones. Keep breathing here. You can stay here as long as you want to, 5 to 10 breaths, but you can stay longer if you feel like. 2 more. And very gently bring your arms back. Bring your knees together. Lift your head up first, and then with the support of your hands, come up. For this next stretch, you're lying down straight on the floor. You can keep the blanket to support your head. Extend both the arms towards the sides. Take your hip slightly towards the left side and drop your knees onto the right and look towards the left. At the end of 3 to 5 breaths, come out of the posture. Now move the hips towards the right side slightly, head to center. Let the knees fall towards the left and look towards your right fingertips. Once you're done for 3 to 5 breaths, come back to center. Bring the hips to center. Now for this last posture, Shavasana, we're going to do a modified Shavasana. We're going to bring this chair onto this side. Once you have the chair in place,
Lie down on the floor. Let your head be supported. Bring your legs over the chair. Let your arms be towards the sides. Palms are facing up. Breathe deep as far as possible. As you inhale, feel your diaphragm lift up, abdomen lift up. And as you exhale, abdomen moving towards the spine. Diaphragmatic breathing also helps activate our parasympathetic nervous system, which will help us rest and rejuvenate. Thus, it is important that you breathe very deeply or as deeply as possible. Continue to stay here and breathe for as long as you want to. Thank you for the practice.